Hello and welcome to the entertainment news today on Procyno Radio and Television. Today is Wednesday, 17th January 2024. I am Samuel Idoga. First, a look at the headline. Tinubu meets with service chiefs at Aso Rock. Explosion rocked the Bodija area of Ibadan, the state capital, on Tuesday. Wike summons emergency meeting over worsening security in Abuja. Ghana fan arrested for attacking coach after Cape Verde defeat. Turkish court finds Somalian president's son over deadly crash. And now full details of the news. President Bola Tinubu met with service chiefs and other top brass of security agencies at the State House in Abuja. The service chiefs had arrived earlier and waited till the president arrived from a function outside the State House. The service chiefs are the Chief of Defense Staff, CDS General Christopher Musa, Chief of Army Staff, COAS Lieutenant General Torid Lagbaja, Chief of Air Staff, CAS Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, and Chief of Naval Staff, CNS Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala. The meeting, which also has in attendance the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, is expected to address the rising terrorism, kidnapping, and killing across the country. The Oyo State Governor, Seyi Makinde, on Wednesday said preliminary investigation by security agencies revealed that the explosion that rocked the Bodija area of Ibadan, the state capital, on Tuesday was caused by explosive devices stored by illegal miners. No fewer than 10 persons were feared dead and 15 others hospitalized following the explosion. Also affected a section of the governor's office, secretariat, Oyo State House of Assembly, the residence of the former Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Chief Bola Ige, some buildings at Oleguru, Apete, New Garage, Boshurum, and Akobo, Sango, and Elebe. Makinde also visited the scene of the explosion on Tuesday night. Though further investigation were still ongoing, anyone found culpable would be brought to book. The Minister of the Federal Capital, FCT, Yasin Wiki, has summoned an emergency meeting over the worrying state of insecurity in the nation's capital. The security situation in the area has worsened in the last months, with kidnappers and bandits running rampage in some parts of the FCT. But worried over the development, Wike summoned a meeting of security agencies and other stakeholders in the FCT. This is Procyno Radio and Television News. Let's join Ahis Agbo for a special report on the Armed Forces Remembrance Day in Jalingo, Taraba State. Do stay with us.
Nigerian Armed Forces Remembrance Day is observed on January 15th every year, and it is a time for Nigerians to pay tribute to the sacrifices made by the military in the defense of the country. The day is marked with various activities including parades, wreath-laying ceremonies, and prayers for the fallen soldiers. It is also a time to raise awareness about the needs of veterans and their families. As part of the 2024 Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration, the 6th Brigade in Jalingo, Taraba State, Northeast Nigeria, invited the general public, including members of the armed forces, both serving and retired, to be part of the event. The activities started with WASA, West African Social Activities for the Armed Forces. There were Thanksgiving services in churches and mosques in Taraba.
Both serving and retired, very distinguished Nigerians, invited guests, our families and well-wishers, ladies and gentlemen. It is my singular pleasure to, on behalf of officers and men of 6th Brigade, sincerely welcome you all to the 2024 6th Brigade West African Social Activities, usually called WASA. This event It's an age-long tradition which has been practiced in Nigerian Army. It creates a forum to bring officers, soldiers, and their families, as well as invited guests together in a social environment.
The week-long Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration included the governor of Taraba State, Dr. Agbu Kefat, inspecting a guard parade and laying of wreath at the state stadium, Jalingo, Taraba State.
As the bugle sounds, all expected to be on attention. Officers,
Thank you very much. In sports, a furious Ghanaian fan reportedly launched a verbal attack on manager Chris Hughton after the Black Star 2-1 defeat to Cape Verde at the African Cup of Nations on Sunday. A local media via the Mirror claimed that hours after the match, one of Ghana's supporters in the Ivory Coast went to the team's hostel and hurled abuse at 65 years old Hughton. The fan was later taken by the police. However, there are conflicting reports as to whether or not the attacker in question, whose identity is still unknown, was arrested by Ivorian authority or merely removed from the vicinity. And on the international scene, a Turkish court has fined the son of Somalia's president less than $1,000 for accidentally knocking over and killing a delivery driver in Istanbul, local media reported. The court found Mohammed, the son of Somalia's President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, guilty of causing death by negligence when the car he was driving collided with a motorbike delivery man on November 30th. Yunus Emre Gosa, a father of two children, died in hospital 6 days later. Turkish prosecutor issued an international arrest warrant after police discovered that the Somalian president's son had left the country after the incident. Up next is the entertainment news. Nollywood actress Toyin Abraham said on Tuesday that the piracy of her cinematic effort had resulted in her having panic attacks and being hospitalized at various times. Abraham spoke with newsmen in Lagos as the police announced the arrest of 5 suspects in relation to the pirated movie Malaika, which according to the actress gulped 500 million in production. Abraham, who said she has taken up the fight against pirates, commended the police and especially IG Idowu Owohua for matching their words with action by arresting the suspects. Earlier, the Federal Criminal Investigation Department, FCID, Alogban Ikoyi State, said it had arrested 5 suspects, including 2 women, over the alleged piracy of the movie. The spokesperson for the department, ASP Aminat Mayagund, paraded the suspects before newsmen at the FCID Alogban, Lagos. And with that, we end the news today on Procyno Radio and Television. I am Samuel Idoga. You can watch us on YouTube at Procyno RTV. You can also get the latest news on our website at www.procynonews.com. Do not forget to also like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. On behalf of the production crew, thank you for listening, and do remember to keep shining like the star you are.